Real Madrid is interested in Pedri. Gonzalez. Perez wants to bring Pedri Gonzalez to Real Madrid, and I thought Christmas was back in December. It's February, it's Valentine, and Perez, you are making me and showing me a lot of love, ladies. That's a bit too much, but ladies and gentlemen, more news. Apparently Hansi Flick is furious at his own players. Ladies and gentlemen, Klopp is having his eyes on Real Madrid. Ladies and gentlemen, Arda Güler is getting bullied in the dressing room. And ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona wants to sign a player so crucial to the team. Welcome to the Real Madrid and Barcelona news show, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe and not less. Ladies and gentlemen, Florentino Perez is a huge admirer of a Barcelona player, Pedri. When I saw this as a Real Madrid fan, obviously, my heart flattered. My heart opened up. My heart had hope again in this Real Madrid team, man. Because that is the exact player that Real Madrid needs, man. The Real Madrid president wants to snatch him away from Barcelona. Perez, if you snatch a Pedri away, you're snatching my heart away as well, fam. Because I would love you, fam. I would genuinely sit here and love you and replicate the infamous Luis Figo transfer. Florentino is considering a move for Pedri in the 27-28 season. That's the source right there. I don't know how true this source is, but Pedri at Real Madrid is the missing player that we need. Can you just imagine a Pedri pass and Kylian Mbappe making the run for it? Can you imagine a Pedri pass and Vinicius Jr. is making a run down that goddamn wing, man? I would have said Rodrigo making the run, but Rodrigo's never making any runs in his goddamn life or scoring any goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, how true is this goddamn report, man? Is this a way of Perez trying to get re-elected as a president of Real Madrid? Apparently, the election is going to be in 2028. It's still so far away, and considering that he wants to make this move for the 27-28 season, this is the biggest sign that he is just trying to either get likings from Real Madrid from the inside, saying that, oh, I will bring you this type of player, you should keep me as a president, showing off that, or me knowing a Florentino Perez already doing a Luis Figo when he got re-elected as a presidency. This could be a big possibility, man. This is not him trying to just show off. Perez is a goddamn demon. Perez is not just a president of a football club. This brother is genuinely a boss of the goddamn mafia if he wants to be, man. This brother is just insane, man. Pedri, if he left Barcelona, I think, would genuinely make Pedri from the most loved player in their history, or one of the players that they love the most in their history. One being obviously Lionel Messi, obviously. And second thing, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona would just go in a downfall, man. Who are you replacing Pedri with? Let's be honest, the engine of the team, the heart of the team. That team genuinely moves because of Pedri. That team genuinely moves because of Rafinha. If you take these two players away, even one of them away, the Barcelona team would genuinely just struggle, man. We saw it against the Atletico Madrid team, which is the second news I'm going to be talking about. They lost 4-0. Hansi Flick tore into the squad this morning after the 4-0 defeat to Atletico Madrid. He told his players first half display lacked spirit, intensity and ambition, unworthy of team fighting for titles on the verge of a final. He urged the team to treat it as a lesson and focus fully on Girona FC. Now, God forbid being a Girona FC goddamn fan right now, because you are about to expect the biggest belt to ass experience that you'll ever receive in your entire life. When Hansi Flick is genuinely angry, there is nothing stopping this brother, man. This brother just came out of a 4-0 loss. God forbid Girona FC fans. I am praying, keep them in your prayer. Let's have a 10-second goddamn silence for Girona FC fans. Okay, that is enough. And there's monumental anger at the Barcelona regarding Kubarsi's disallowed goal. Obviously, he is still mad at the referees. Now, take the referee mistakes that happened that game away. They would have still not deserved to win that game or draw that game, in my opinion. They deserve maybe a goal or two, but that's beside the case. You played bad. It is what it is. Learn from it. Let's go next game. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently even more news from the goddamn dressing room. The players told Hansi Flick about their tactical concerns. Wow! They don't believe that relying on such high defensive line was not suitable in yesterday's game. They don't want to abandon the style, but rather called for a different adaptation in bigger games. Some players believe it's difficult to play like that without Rafinha and Pedri. And you know what? I don't know which type of player said these opinions, but they are spot on, man. You cannot play this defensive highline without your players that genuinely pressure the most, that genuinely tracks back the most, that genuinely covers the pitch the most. And Pedri, obviously, you had Rafinha at the left wing helping out Balde at the back, coming back, going front, coming back, going front, helps to the defending. And if you take those two players away, you're a struggling team. You're just leaving a lot of spaces for them to attack you, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona wants to sign, goddamn this player, man. Barcelona wants to sign a competition for Alejandro Balde. And keeping an eye on Cucurella, who is valued at 30 to 40 million. Chelsea will play Hull City in the FA Cup tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the worst news I've ever heard in my entire life. Cucurella, who used to be, I believe, in the Barcelona academy, right? He's played for Barcelona for a season or two. Cucurella has improved massively since then. Cucurella, who is probably the most annoying, hated player in football between footballers, right? And if he comes to Real Madrid and he is out there tracking who, like a Rodrigo or a Kylian Mbappe, game in and game out, and him being annoying as he is, right? He will try to piss me off to a different level, man. He already pisses me off every single time I see him, and that hair of his and his performance when he likes to bully those goddamn wingers when he's so good, man. He is really good. But if he comes to Barcelona, he would genuinely piss me off more than he pisses me off right now. And that genuinely would mean a goddamn coma, not even a coma, but a goddamn depression, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, something that would take me out of the depression. Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp apparently alleged demands for 2 centre-backs and 2 midfielders and Endrick's return, plus 2 Real Madrid signings to leave before he takes over as Real Madrid coach. I don't know what type of things that this brother need in his contract. I don't want a Pedri. Bring me this brother. Me hearing that sentence alone, that he wants these players, he already has a plan. Bring him, give him a blank check, Perez, and you can keep your presidency in 2028. That versus Hansi Flick. We used to have Ronaldo versus Messi era, right? Pele, Maradona, let's say, Ronaldo and Messi. But this era would be a different type of era, in my opinion, in football. It's a managerial era. Hansi Flick versus Jurgen Klopp. And apparently he wants these 2 signings to leave the club. Jude Bellingham and Camavinga. His stance is clear before he takes over as the new Real Madrid job. That is insane. The fact that he wants Camavinga and Jude Bellingham outside the club is a bit worrying. I have been saying this, Jude Bellingham is not the best player. I've said it since he arrived to Real Madrid, actually. I wasn't in the hype train like I was, but I've said it. He might be not good enough for Real Madrid. He needs to improve, maybe in a different coach, maybe under Jurgen Klopp, he would play way better, ladies and gentlemen. Considering we have Trent Alexander-Arnold as well, I mean, Jurgen Klopp is the perfect coach for Real Madrid, man. He brings the discipline, he humbles the egos, and he has the tactics. Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, Xavi is looking to return. Xavi, the midfielder of Barcelona, is looking to return. Xavi is out here closer than ever, man. We saw the midfield being so empty against Atletico Madrid. And this brother is going to be coming back. Pedri is coming back soon as well. Rafinha is closer than ever. His pictures were taking. He was in training as well. And their team is going to be way ready against the Atletico Madrid game in the second leg, which I don't think is happening a comeback. There is no comeback happening, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I am reading this right here. Marca is the source, so they're kinda trustable. Arda Güler is facing internal tensions at Real Madrid with claims of dressing room bullying coming within the squad. Arda Güler is most likely getting bullied into that squad, man. I genuinely don't understand what's happening in that dressing room, man. Is Kylian Mbappe bullying the players in Real Madrid now? What is happening? He looks like a good kid, man. Him being like he's Turkish, right? He's like a bit different from the other nationalities. They're mostly like Spanish or French. They're ganging up on this Turkish brother, man. But it's just sad, man. Arda Güler is such a good player. He looks like a good guy as well, man. If he's getting bullied, I don't know what's happening in that Real Madrid dressing room. This is the reason why Real Madrid needs a Jurgen Klopp, man. You think he would allow this? Absolutely not. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen, from the news today. What do you think of this news? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and gracias.